In World War II, Germany didn't just build planes. They built flying nightmares. From propeller-driven fighters to the world's first jet and rocket aircraft, these machines changed aerial warfare forever. This video covers every major German aircraft used in World War II, some legendary, some experimental, and some far ahead of their time. The Messerschmitt Bf 109 was Germany's main fighter throughout the war. Fast, agile, and deadly, it fought on every front and became one of the most produced fighter aircraft in history. The Focke-Wulf Fw 190 shocked Allied pilots with its power and firepower. Rugged, versatile, and deadly at low altitude, it quickly became one of Germany's most feared fighters. Designed as a heavy fighter, the Messerschmitt Bf 110 was powerful but vulnerable. Early success faded as Allied fighters exposed its lack of agility. Built in desperation near the end of the war, the Heinkel Hem-162 was rushed into service. It was fast, cheap, and dangerous, even to its own pilots. The world's first operational jet fighter, the Messerschmitt Me. 262 was faster than anything in the sky, but entered service too late to change the war. Powered by rocket fuel, the Messerschmitt Me 163 was the fastest aircraft of World War II, deadly in speed and extremely dangerous to land. The Junkers Ju-87 Stuka became famous for its terrifying dive siren. Highly accurate in attacks, but extremely vulnerable without air superiority. The Heinkel He-111 was Germany's backbone bomber. It carried out massive bombing raids across Europe, including the Battle of Britain. One of the most versatile aircraft of the war, the Junkers Ju-88 served as a bomber, night fighter, and reconnaissance aircraft. Nicknamed the Flying Pencil, the Dornier Do-17 was fast but lightly built, limiting its long-term effectiveness. A heavier evolution of earlier designs, the Dornier Do-217 could carry guided bombs and attack Allied shipping. The Junkers Ju-188 was an improved bomber with better speed and range, used mainly during the later years of the war. Germany's only heavy bomber, the Heinkel He-177 was powerful on paper, but plagued by engine fires and mechanical failures. Used over the Atlantic, the Focke-Wulf Fw 200 hunted Allied convoys and earned the nickname Scourge of the Atlantic. Famous for its extreme short takeoff and landing ability, the Fieseler Fy-156 Storch was used for reconnaissance, transport, and emergency evacuations. The Henschel HS-126 was an early reconnaissance aircraft that became outdated as the war progressed. The Arado AR-234 was the world's first jet-powered bomber. It was so fast that Allied fighters were unable to intercept it. Germany's most famous transport aircraft, the Junkers Ju-52, carried paratroopers, cargo, and evacuated troops across multiple fronts. The Messerschmitt Me-323 was the largest transport aircraft of World War II. It could carry tanks and heavy equipment, but was slow and extremely vulnerable. A futuristic flying wing jet, the Horten Ho 229 looked decades ahead of its time and is believed to have influenced modern stealth designs. One of the strangest aircraft ever built, the Blohm & Voss Bf 141 had an asymmetrical design, yet performed surprisingly well. The Blohm & Voss Bv 138 was a long-range maritime patrol flying boat used for reconnaissance over open seas. The Flettner FL 282 was one of the first operational helicopters in history used to spot enemy ships and submarines. The Focke-Wulf Fw 223 became the world's first transport helicopter, capable of lifting heavy military loads. The Arado R-196 was a ship-launched seaplane used for naval reconnaissance and patrol missions. From propeller-driven fighters to jets and rockets, German aircraft pushed aviation technology to its limits during World War II. Some were legendary, others experimental, but all left a permanent mark on aviation history.